Let me say something that might actually surprise you. You're not avoiding your finances because you're irresponsible. You're avoiding them because they trigger something deeper inside of you. And until you deal with what that deeper thing is, no amount of budgeting, no spreadsheets, no financial plans is actually going to stick. If you've ever said, I'll look at this later, this video is for you, okay? I work with women who are smart, educated, high achieving, responsible in all of these areas of their life. But when it comes to money, they tend to shut down. Not because they don't care, they do care, but because money activates a certain emotion, and money can trigger things like shame, fear, comparison, childhood conditioning, relationship trauma, identity struggles. Money is rarely about the math. A lot of times it's about the memory. Let that sink in for a second. So some of the real reasons why we avoid our finances is number one is shame. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you have debt. Maybe you've overspent. Maybe you feel like you should know better already. Shame will tell you that if I look at it, I'm confirming that I failed. So avoidance tends to become the form of protection. But then protection becomes stagnation eventually. Number two is the fear of reality. There's something really scary about numbers. They tend to feel final. But here's the truth. Not looking doesn't change the numbers. It just increases the anxiety that's there, because clarity actually reduces the fear while avoidance increases it. So number three is going to be the identity conflict. Now, this one is deep because some women were taught good women don't talk about money, spiritual women don't focus on money, and soft women don't think about numbers. But here's the thing. Stewardship is spiritual. Structure creates softness. Responsibility builds peace. You can be grounded and financially powerful at the same time. That's what rooted and responsible is. So instead, we want to shift a little bit from the emotional to the practical. Here's a couple things that I tell my clients. Number one is to start with a 10-minute money date. Not a 2-hour audit, just 10 minutes. Number two, separate your identity from your numbers. You are not your debt. You are not your balance. You are not your mistakes. And number three, replace that judgment with data. Numbers are information, not accusations. Financial healing begins when shame loses its voice. Now, if you believe that God entrusted you with resources, then looking at them isn't stressful. It's actually stewardship. Avoidance isn't. Peace, clarity is. You're never meant to be anxious about your provision. You are meant to be aligned. So if you're a woman who wants to live soft and structured, who wants that financial peace without the shame, who wants clarity without anxiety, subscribe. Because we're not just building budgets here. We're building stability. We're building alignment. We're building peace. And next time you feel like avoiding your finances, ask yourself, what am I actually avoiding? Thank you so much for watching. This is Mo. I hope you have a great day. See you in the next one.